Come on, let's go. Gotta live in the moment and reach for the golden sun. 'Cause life's what we make it. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go.
It's on, Andy! Andy, it's on! Come on, mate, it's on!
Well, hello and welcome to week 3 of training for the Valencia Marathon. A few things before I get started. First of all, I want to mention this bad boy, the podcast. Me and Brett host a podcast and we release an episode every week. If you want to hear what we talk about, especially the marathon training. If you're in marathon training, you quite fancy listening to something on your long runs, then go and find us either on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast from. Running the red line, so plug done. Ugh, self-promotion, okay, done. Also, more self-promotion, Instagram. If you want to come and follow what I'm doing, please do. Have a look at some of the behind the scenes stuff, done. Why do I hate self-promotion so much? Anyway, so it is week 3 of training for Valencia, and the game this week was to continue to build on what we'd already started. And this week the target was 75 kilometers. So it was an extra 5K, an extra 3 mile from what we did last week, which was 70. And it was probably a better week than the week before, because the week before I thought it'd be a good idea to go in sort of cold and do an S&C workout, and basically ruined about 4 or 5 days of training. So I had to run all those runs easy, apart from track, which was a slog, by the way. So this week I approached it slightly differently. My S&C that I did was different, and I think my body coped with it differently, and I managed to just get through the week a lot better. So I'm going to talk retrospectively now about week 3 and what I managed to get up to. So, by the way, before I do get started, if you're in marathon training or if you're training for any sort of PB, whether that's I don't know, an ultra distance right down to a parkrun time, let me know in the comments what you have got your eye on maybe hitting before Christmas. And I'm sure you won't be the only one in the comments. So you guys know what I'm training for, which is a 3:20 marathon on December the 1st. So week 3, I managed to actually do 75.9 kilometers, so slightly more, which we will not grumble with. So it started on Monday, where I went for a recovery run around the lanes, because the day before, if you remember, I just finished a really long trail run, a really long run with Rich, with lots of elevation. And Monday was actually bank holiday here in the UK, and I just couldn't be bothered, if I'm being honest. Like, from my notes, I said here, really wasn't up for that tonight, could not be arsed at all. Stressful day, spent most of it trying to find flights and accommodation for Valencia, sorted now. Trying to keep the heart rate as close to 135 as the hills would allow, feeling ever so slightly fitter, which is making me feel a bit more confident. You know, I really didn't want to run today. It's bank holiday Monday today, but a bit of a stressful one. And it's 6 o'clock now, and I nearly didn't run today, but I knew that I have to get it done, have to get the run in. And it's a recovery run today, so it's as easy as it gets, really. But the point is that I've managed to drag myself out, resisted the urge to have some junk food and to sit on the sofa all day, and all night I should say, and I feel much better, to be honest. I'm about 7 or 8k into this 10k run, feeling good, effort levels are low, heart rate's about 135, feeling really good. But it is bank holiday, so I am definitely having a Chinese tonight. I ended up dragging myself out. I just really was putting it off. I think it got to about 6 or 7 o'clock at night by the time I finally went out. And you just sort of get into it. And as the miles or as the Ks start rolling by, you well, for me anyway, you just start to feel a little bit better, sort of kilometre by kilometre. So I'm glad I did. That was a 10.5k, nice and easy, 6:12 kilometre average pace. So nice and ploddy for me. On the Wednesday, Daisy and I did a trail run. I've been falling into this habit really on Wednesday. I've been starting to do these double runs on Wednesdays, mainly because I want to try and prioritise 2 days off a week, which are going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I know that really Wednesday, and I know I've got track on Wednesday night, so that just makes sense to just get up in the morning, take Daisy out for a nice easy run, and then I've got the rest of the day to chill before track. And that's exactly what I did. So Wednesday morning, Daisy and I just did a track. We got a little bit lost, went on a new route. So I planned a route through Garmin and sort of followed it, and went through a cow field, which was a bit, I wouldn't say dodgy, but cows are unpredictable, aren't they? Don't really know where we're going. I'm trusting Strava heat maps. Now, if you look at basically Strava, and if you're worried about, I don't know, taking a footpath because you think you might lead to nowhere, then where there's like vague purple traces on the map, I think that means people have walked, run or cycled there before. So I've seen a few purple trails, not many though. And the trail that we're going to take today, haven't done before, and there's a water crossing, so hopefully there's a bridge. Else there's going to be 6 wet legs, 6 wet feet. So yeah, let's see how we do today. Be about 6k I think today, so about 4 mile easy run, easy adventure with D. I think this is it. Why is it padlocked? What's going on? No, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. That's it, get you through. Good girl. Right, this is straight on, so let's do that. Which way do we go there? Ah, the countryside, always fun. Oh, get away from that. Right, let's try it, come on. Interesting. God, it's like we've been back on the Cotswold way. Getting lost is all part of the fun. Said me every time I ever go for a run. Well done. I ain't wearing the best colour. I mean, apparently cows are colour blind, but I don't really like taking the chance to find out what colours they can or can't see. There's cows, they're brown cows. How now, what do you say to them? Black and white cows, they're dairy cows normally, aren't they? So they're chilled and peaceful. Brown cows, are they the mental ones? Oh, here's the water crossing. You're right, Daisy, you look nervous. You can see why. Well, at least we've managed to get over the water. Oh, it's always an adventure, always an adventure. And we found out today that brown cows are not mental cows, so you learn something every day. That might not be a rule to go by, but you know, I think that's what they say in the countryside, isn't it? Where now? It's totally normal to have a phobia of cows, because at the end of the day, they're massive. That's it, you go into that little gap. You're out, good. Wait for me, please. Okay, now we go. Made it! I know where we are now. Famous last words coming from me, but I genuinely do. I think I do. And some more. Well, we got there in the end. A little Wednesday morning trail adventure done. I got home and did S&C on Wednesday. Now, I've been sort of obsessing over obsessing is the wrong word. I've done it about twice. I've been following a YouTube channel called Juice and Toya, who are an American channel. Really good for fitness, really good for workout ideas and things if you're devoid of ideas like me. They do everything from kettlebells to yoga to strength to resistance to HIIT to cardio, loads of stuff. So I just found this class which was like 20-ish minutes, but within this workout was cardio, and cardio was the bit that I was the best at. It was the only bit that I could really do. My core strength isn't great, so that needs to be worked on, and my lower body as well, especially my hamstrings and glutes. So that was quite good to work on those things with a variety of different movements. No! Daisy ruined it! Daisy ruined it! Then we got to Wednesday evening. Now that was track, and this week was maybe one of the hardest sessions I've done since I've been going along. And this one was 800 meters 10k pace, 60 seconds off, 800 meters 10k pace, 60 seconds off, 400 meters sub 5k PB pace, 60 seconds off, then a 400 easy. It's Wednesday, it's another track session. Looking forward to giving it a blast tonight. It's going to be hard like always, but looking forward to doing a bit of speed work tonight. So yeah, let's see what filth lies ahead of me for the next hour.
Pass me by. Every time I shoot into the sun, I take it on, I take it on, I take it on now. Never knew that I could be strong. I take it on, I take it on, I take it on now. Every day I'm aiming at the sky. I make it high, I make it high, I make it high now. Every time I shoot into the sun, I take it on, I take it on, I take it on now. Seems like the doors are all closed, so I learned to climb through windows. Never gonna keep my purpose.
135. Okay, set 3. Really pooped. Really pooped. I might just do a couple of 800s to finish. Then I think that'll be me. How you feeling, mate?
Just about.
Yeah.
I take it on now. Every day I'm aiming at the sky. I make it high, I make it high, I make it high now. Every time I shoot into the sun, I take it on, I take it on, I take it on now.
Done. Fourth set. Very, very pooped. I was going to call it a day after the third set, but Ben, who's running around here somewhere, said, "No, come on, you got this." And I said, "So have you. You've got this." And here we are. 4 sets of hard running done. One more 400, and then we're done.
Really?
Yes, dude.
Nearly done. One more left.
Good lad. So we got to the third set, and I really was not feeling it tonight. That third set, you know, like 3/4 of the way through any race, you always feel a dip. And you always want to quit. And then you told me to get a move on, didn't you?
I did. I did. And then I was going to give up, but I couldn't hold on my own advice.
So
Did it?
we got the 4 sets done, and yeah, just over 10 or 11k of really good workout. Got some good speed in the legs, some nice easy recoveries, and crucially, the best bit about tonight's run was the recoveries were quite small. There weren't that many recoveries, so not much chance to come up for air. So yeah, good session. Now, the quality of the session was quite good, I guess. So my 800 meter paces were 4:15, 4:14, and the 400 meter I did first set was 3:53, so sub 25k pace. Second set was 4:11, then 4:13 pace, and then a 3:58, so that's again sub 25k pace. Third set 4:14 and 4:11, and then a 3:56, so I don't know where this consistency is coming from. And then the final set was the one that I really didn't want to do, but I just made it happen. I did a 4:12 pace, then a 4:13, which is a 3:25 800 meter time, and then I did a 400 meter lap at 1:34 and finished with a 3:53 pace. So as you guys know who don't speak, anyone that does speak kilometerage knows that sub 25k pace needs to be below 4 minutes a kilometre, which is where I'm aiming my sort of 5k pace at. 10k pace, 4:15 is way faster than 10k PB pace, but that's what I'm working towards at the moment. So that's whenever I say to myself, right, 10k pace, 4:15 is what I say to myself, which would be around, don't know the maths, what's that would be, about 43 minutes-ish, 42, 30, 43 minutes, 10k time. So that's what I'll be looking to hit. The session was hard, but I managed to get it finished, which I was proud of myself for doing, because track is not easy. Then we got to Friday, because Thursday was a day off, and then I did an easy Friday, which was 11.46 kilometers. And it says here, got some glutey and quaddy DOMs, so a chilled one was in order. Big 5k push tomorrow at Bushy. Beautiful outside this morning, absolutely love my run with Daisy.
We'll do whatever, do what we do.
You know, there are fewer things I love more in this modern world than getting up in the morning and going out for a good old run with Daisy. It's just the best. Absolutely love it. I think she loves it. Do you love it, Daisy? Yeah, she loves it. Easy one today for us both, for a few reasons really. Mainly because of my workout I did yesterday, Wednesday, and then the hard track session. I'm carrying a few DOMs with me, and tomorrow it's another chasing 20 attempt, because we're going to Bushy Park for the 1000th ever parkrun at Bushy. So it's going to be awesome. Now, Saturday, this is going to be a whole other video, because it was one of the most memorable parkrun experiences I've ever had.
On your marks, go!
Oh my word.
And I've done, how many? I've done about 110 now, 105 parkruns. This was right up there with the best I've done. The goal was simple. Go to Bushy 1000, run under 20 minutes. You can see how I got on in the video. Afterwards, we all did a warm down, and we thought it'd be a good idea just to do some easy cool down kilometers, which were 3 kilometers. But then Brett and Rich were also doing their warm down, and Brett remembered that he had a 3,000 meter race the day after, so wanted to do a couple of reps, a couple of strides. And that was hard. I don't know how it's physically possible to run that fast.
Down to the gate and then one back, but I'll run at 10 minute 3k pace.
Okay.
So just stick with us.
Right, one more rep. How far in meters is it? About 200?
Yeah.
Okay. Ashley, don't tell me, I don't want to know. Can you say stop, please? That was more pace. He's fast. Oh, that's spicy, that is.
On the red one on the left.
You going again?
Yeah.
Wow. Effort reps after parkrun. Spicy. I'd done my training block maths, and I knew that all was left to do was a 24-kilometre run. Ended up being 25. And because of yesterday's shenanigans, I decided to just run it easy. And it felt great, to be honest, until about 10 miles in, until about 16k, it started to really become quite tough. But I managed to get round in one piece, and I said here in my notes on Strava, nice and easy after yesterday's shenanigans. Travel and the hard running massively slowed me down today, and I'm so glad that it did. Good to have a decent long run in the bank this early on. Still buzzing from yesterday. Great North run next week. Worcester City runs the week after. Life is good. Sunday morning, cathedral bells are ringing. It's long run day. I'm doing about 25k, so sort of in the region of about 15 miles, maybe a bit less. Look who it is! I can't believe it. How you doing? You right? Hello. Hi, mate. Man, Worcester is a small place. So I'm doing about a 15 mile max. I think it's going to be around about, I don't know, 14. I don't know yet. But at the moment I'm 14k in. So about 8 miles in. Yeah, feeling good. Pace is super nice and easy and slow after yesterday's hard 5k. Aerobically I'm feeling okay, nothing feels too hard, but it's just my legs, they feel a bit tight, and I just genuinely feel a little bit tired. But we shall carry on, get this run done and tick off week 3. So there we go, 25 kilometres done, which is around about 15 miles I think, and I did it in an average pace of 6:09 per kilometre, which sounds easy, but it's not quite as easy as I'd like you to believe. That was because of yesterday's effort. That was quite hard, and as well, I'm wearing my Puma Velocity Nitro 3s, which are really easy on my knees and my joints, and they just promote easy running. And they just want me to feel comfortable and calm and chilled. And they're not a fast shoe at all, but they're a mile swallower, and I've had them now for 100k, so done about 60 mile in them. Quite a big fan, to be honest, but I don't think I'll be doing anything faster than easy, maybe not even steady in them, because they're just not a fast shoe, not for me anyway. Nice and ploddy, took me 2 hours and 33 minutes. And it was nice, it was good. It was a nice morning run, weather was decent. Yeah, so it was just a nice way to finish the week off, week 3, with a long run. So the runs, if I can, are going to be around about that 15 mile mark, and more as I start to progress into the Valencia block. So as I just said, couple of big weeks ahead, because next week is week 4 of training. I'm speaking to you right now, and it's currently, hang on, it currently is week 4. Oh dear. No, this week is week 4. The video you're watching is week 3. And then it's the Great North Run, which in reality I've got in a few days' time, which I'm mega excited for. After that's week 5, and that's going to be a deload week. So I'm just going to be reducing the mileage and reducing the effort. Maybe both, or maybe one. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to deload, but I am. Then after that, it's Worcester City Runs half marathon, aka the It's on Andy race. The highlight of my year, the best race of the year, my favourite race of the year, and I'm going to be going for a PB. So if you watched last year's video, I managed to get round, or Brett managed to get me round in 1 hour 35:45. That is going to be the target. I'm going to hope to get a course PB and a PB. So yeah, lots of exciting content coming up on the channel. So that's it for week 3. I am looking forward to putting this Bushy Park video together, which I still haven't done yet. That will be the video that's coming out next. So until then, I thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to check out the podcast. Follow me on Strava and Instagram and all that good stuff, and all the YouTubey good stuff, like subscribe and share and comment and like and all that stuff. It's much appreciated. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy wherever you are in the world. See you soon. Ta-da.
It's on, Andy! Almost done!